Your job here is to spread the map, get the farm away from your opponents, get the farm yourself, and at some point be unkillable so that the Zeus can from the back deal the damage and you end the game.
Okay, well, this is going to be the draft for game number 1, but before we get into it, we're going to take a quick word from our sponsors over EGB. Check it out.
We'll be focusing on warding the camp, but overall, you know, a classic start to the game. Nothing too interesting though. We did get 3 runes in 1 move because Afterlife used his onslaught quite nicely.
Yeah, just got himself in there, was able to steal it away. And this lane with, you were talking about obviously the illusion heroes from Pure, or the illusions from Pure, coming up against Afterlife though. Once he gets a few points into the trample, how effective is this? Oh, in fact, he goes in with the onslaught now as well. But how effective is the Primal Beast going to be against the Nagasaran in this lane?
He's gonna be okay, right? You are a hero with a solid amount of armor. He started off with the Ring of Protection, so he's gonna be overall fine. You're not
away there eventually, but yeah, no, the Prophet not starting off with a Blightstone, which is something I usually see on the core Prophets, just for the extra harass that comes out with the Treants. But this game looks like Munkushi just wants to go straight into the magic wands with the 3 iron branches. Chasing down onto Save again. Save, can he get himself away from this one? TP forward by the Prophet. Munkushi will be able to pick up first blood anyway. Yeah, good jump forward there as well with the TP.
Nightfall, how that is Lord Gaben just making sure that he dies. He went for a TP, but there were creeps, enough creeps there. Even if he survives right now, it's a complete disaster, and it is very hard to do so. Not the case. They maybe could have gotten a kill. Nah, scratch that. There's 8's gonna be needing to be there as fast as possible. Mid lane though, there could be some traffic here over on
yeah, I crowd the avatars
with the Zeus build. Maybe if you feel super confident, you're gonna go for the Kaya Sanj. But I think with the way that Boom wanna play, that he's just gonna go for the classic Ether Lens build.
Yeah. Okay. Even going to be able to find some farm. Meanwhile, the top lane Nightfall is going to go down. Munkushi once again to maybe get some protection onto the stacks, but Ironclad moves himself in, and again this ward is down. Rolling Thunder pants him, he's rotated in. Save isn't going to be able to do anything again. Maybe deny himself to the neutrals once again. He does. Oh, 100% calculated there from the Rubik.
A little bit of a bad play for Minecraft. Went for a shield crash a little bit too late, and that's why that happened. If he went for it instantly, then he probably does get the kill onto Save. But overall, you know, it's you're still invading the enemy jungle, and they take away some of the stacks.
Yeah, GPK has to be careful. He's trying to go for the D ward. There is still 3 heroes. Yeah, to get the glimpse back onto GPK. I mean, Ironclad, he's teasing. He's just going for that Rolling Thunder. He's going to be coming into it now as well. GPK throws up the Thunder Guns well. Ironclad, he's going to be able to get at least 1 bounce. Nice. He's going to get a Thunder Strike coming out onto the Zeus here as well. Save Rolling Thunder. With level 4, doesn't take lethal damage though. Will be able to get himself away from this one. And the Rolling Thunder, the ward will spot this one out. But the Ancient Stack will be going down here. The Wild Axes fly through from Nightfall, taking some damage from the Nature's Wrath. The ward does get used here as well to get the lockdown. I mean, it's going to be Panzerman that's the furthest one forward, but Toronto Tokyo, he's going to be the furthest, the first one to fall. And the furthest one forward is GPK. It's going to be close. Going to get himself away from this one. Swashbuckler comes out here now as well, but he's still going to go down. And Ironclad gets that kill. Shield Crash doing a lot of damage to Glimpse now as well. On to Save, and Save not going to be able to save himself here now as well as Munkushi does rotate in between the 2 of them. And you were talking, excuse me, you were talking about Boom getting a little bit aggressive, trying to look for kills, but do they really have the lineup to go for these early kills, or do they need a couple of items first before they are able to go?
So with the spells, they can kill one hero and get themselves away, but they are not the ones making moves. They are playing.
Dominator looks like with the mana boots, and he's just committing to the axe power to try and find the farm in the jungle, which means he's taking away farm from Oak. We'll take a look at that in a minute as we do see Save once again. The Rolling Thunder does come through, and Credit is going to be able to get the kill. He's caught between the stars. It looks like Save. I mean, he's just trying to pull the aggro once again. He's surviving for a little bit longer. The glimpse comes out. He will go down.
Get hate onto himself, and then you TP with the Nature's Prophet. BKB is not a necessity. So yeah, Munkushi is pretty ready, but they are not ready as a team because they need the Primal Beast to get a BKB, and he's dying right now, so that's not going to be that fast.
No, if we get the chase down on them, might be able to get a couple of revenge kills. The Rolling Thunder comes out. It's going to be Toronto Tokyo locked down in this connected field, but they want to go for more. Yeah, Munkushi TPs in, gets the kill, even gets Toronto Tokyo's courier. Yeah. Is he going to be the only one to be taken down as the chase is on? It looks like Thunder God's Wrath comes out. GPK, though, you want to chase onto Anchor. The Rubik's Cube save. He's going to be able to push down, and GPK gets to kill onto Ironclad as that Rubik's Cube continues to go here and pushing down, but it looks like one move, they lose one and will back themselves, or excuse me, lose two. We'll see what they want to do. You've got Pantomime outside the pit here as well as Afterlife. He's looking for the protection, but the BKB comes on the roll. Thunder comes through from safe now as well. Toronto Tokyo getting low. The roll comes out onto the Pangolier. Can he do the damage? It looks like Toronto Tokyo with the Pulverize. He will be taken down. Now the Glemney locked down onto the Rubik. Can lose both supports. That's the buyback coming out from the Tiny. There's some big things down for one move as well. It's like one move. I'm going to try and look to re-engage here as Hero comes in with these mirror image illusions as well. Onto Pantomime. Pantomime can get himself away from this one. He's going to go down, and Pure picks up the kill. And now there's going to be the chase on here from the Naga Siren. Has that the net in the next couple of seconds as well. Ironclad, though, will be able to get the blink away, and Gilga in the trees just going to look for the TP. So it looks like it's only going to be Pantomime. The thing is,
he has a BKB, he can TP aggressively, even if the Primal Beast is not super deep in.
And we'll see. Oh, he's going to try and use the roll. Comes out though through the BKB. Primal Beast. Get the damage onto him. But Mushi comes in now as well. Again, the Glemmy comes out. We're going to get the pulverize onto the Naga Siren. The Naga Siren with the song. With the BKB going for Munkushi. Munkushi with the right click. So Pure get himself out. He doesn't. Really good rotation in. And Munkushi with that fresh BKB. It was just enough to get the kill here with the help of the glimpse back from the Disruptor.
And they want more. They're chasing for Nightfall. If they retain vision, he's going to be getting glimpse in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, and the Glenn comes out the lockdown, but do they want to dive onto the high ground? They're going to be able to find out to save. Save goes down here. Naga Siren, he's down. They've got the kill onto the Rubik, and now the Tiny once again. Back in though. Actually, no.
Nice.
Okay. Able to dodge that one off there. And trying to fight around the pit. I mean, BKBs are back up. They're going to try and target Munkushi. It looks like Munkushi. He pops that BKB. They get the damage off. I think about to the kill to the Naga Siren once again. He's caught in the Static Storm, so not able to get himself away from this one. The Pulverize comes through. The BKB on the Primal Beast now as well. The Trample. I think he'll be able to get the kill to Pure. Pure. Then the God's Wrath will be used here. Pure, does he try and turn around? The Glimpse comes out. They've got the lockdown. Surely they've got the kill onto the Naga Siren. The mirror images. Trying to dodge off the Thunderstrike, but Pantomime still gets the kill. That Tombstone has been dropped around the Roach Pit. Pantomime will go down to Toronto Tokyo, trying to run away for his life here now as well. TT.
They can force out these fights. The BKBs are too much for them to handle until Naga Siren gets at least one more item in.
Yeah, and this is just going to be, Bear Boom started it, and one move to say thank you very much. We'll get ourselves in here. We'll finish this one.
Need to make sure to even when the Naga Siren gets a damage item, let's say, when she starts dishing out the damage, the AC is going to prevent that from being anything too big.
Yeah, and Munkushi's not too far away. The jump comes through.
This deficit.
Okay, well, they do actually see behind. Gilga's going to try and come in here onto GPK, but GPK, they're going to take the jump out. So we're going to jump it. Looks like they're going to send Gilga for one now. It's over the Static Stone does come through. Afterlife, he uses that BKB. Thunder God's Wrath for GPK, finishes the kill onto Gilga. Now the chase down comes out. Afterlife, he's already used that BKB. So it looks like one move, at least this time, going to just tactically retreat for now. He might still come into Pure, but Pure has that song up in 8 seconds here, and there is no BKB onto Afterlife. So Afterlife, what did you want to do? And that comes out onto the Undying. Do you want to go for this now as well? The Pure, the TP comes in from Munkushi. Do you have the lockdown? Do you have the control now as well? The roll comes off for Nightfall. It looks like he might be able to turn this one around. His Afterlife gets low. He might be sent to the Afterlife once again. The net is going to be locked down, and GPK does get the kill. The song, though, comes out from Pure. He's looking to catch up. Does he catch on to at least Pantomime here? Pantomime slowly, but the bullwhip, it's going to be onto Munkushi, trying to keep that Nature's Prophet alive as Prophet. He gets some of these trains out on Pantomime. The chase down continues to come through with the avalanche. They get the lockdown onto the zombie, and we'll be able to slay it. Munkushi, no. The TP away, Encrad with the TP in the trees as well, trying to put pressure onto this bottom lane. So yeah, like a good fight there from Bedboom. And it just shows they're not completely out of it yet. Speaking about out of it, though, it looks like Nightfall. He gets Gletnid. He's going to be out of it for the next few seconds, a minute at least, as the Pulverize does come through. Yeah, 52 seconds. It looks like one move. Aegis has gone, but it's the Satanic here for the Nature's Prophet. So he's going to be even harder to kill at the minute with this coming out. He's got himself a Titan Sliver as well. In fact, they're actually going to prioritize looking down to Toronto. Rolling Thunder, but it's just going to the Naga Illusions as well. Toronto, Tokyo, it looks like he's going to call it out. Does he get himself away? He's got that TP in 10 seconds. Yeah, they absolutely don't know where he is. He gets the blink. He's going to be fine. Or maybe not fine as now. The glimpse comes out. He's pushed back. And this time he should be killed off. Another toss away.
You stay there, and you keep your mouth shut. Win for themselves, but they should know that someone is here, so you have to wait for the bottom lane to be pushed in a bit.
Well, the Rolling Thunder is going to be coming in now as well. Ankred, what can he do with this? The connector field comes down with that static storm. Toronto Tokyo go inside it. He's going to be dead for 46 seconds as well as the Rubik going down. Ankred on top of that cliff, but the chase coming through here. Going to go for even more. That song from the Night Siren will be down. Has that Scotty available to him? But it's going to be a 3 versus 5 fighters. The Thunder God's Wrath will be used. The axes, they see pure. They don't know it was just a golem. Okay, he's still in those trees, but he will lose the Beastmaster here. Buyback available, and it looks like at least a good timing there from Pure just to be able to dodge that one off, not being brought back to his doom.
Oh, they're gonna be going in to Afterlife. He has the Lincoln Sphere, but he doesn't have enough life to survive this bed boom. They find a really nice opening. These are the openings that you have to go for when you survive the fight and then immediately you turn it around. So bed boom, it's not an easy game to play, but they're showing it's not impossible.
No. Oh, Pantomime, he's caught by the avalanche just on the edge of it now as well. He was trying to TP himself out. There was that ward that saw Pure coming around the outside, and Pantomime, the Hex comes out. They're locked down with the net as well. They're going to be able to get this kill onto the Undying. He will fall eventually, but he will fall in the arsenal on the side of one move. That bed boom have to be careful of the glimpse comes back onto Toronto Tokyo. Toronto, he's just going to go down. No way to get himself out of that, but it does mean the rest of his team.
Every single time he pops the BKB, Song gets roared so that he cannot kill the Naga Sirens. He wants to prevent that.
Okay, I mean, the Roar, it does come out onto the Pangolin now as well, but it might cost a life. No, it's actually going to be the Naga Siren getting locked down here. Does he get himself out of it? He doesn't. He's going to be killed off. He's got no buyback. He's dead for over a minute, and this is going to be a massive opening here. Yeah, and you can see him just moving himself around the map. Like you say, he doesn't even need to walk anywhere anymore. He can just TP straight away. The glimpse comes out, but it looks like that was going to be the BKB for Nightfall. That does mean it's used defensively. It's inside the base. Gilga will go down to Toronto Tokyo, but look at this, diving behind where the Ancient is. Ankred, he picks up the kill onto save, and this is going to be a tier 3 tower. The buyback comes out from the Rubik now as well. 10 seconds left on the Naga Siren with that tier 3 tower on the top lane. Okay, and double damage to him though. This could be nice for Pure, but no, Pantomime does he be able to pick it up? No, Avalanche comes out. They should be able to get this kill onto the Undying to start it off. But again, the kinetic field starts to storm and locks down onto the Naga Siren. Even with his double damage, it's gone. The Undying, he's still surviving yet. He's going to be killed off. Nunkushi, he's going to be on a godlike sweet Ankred there as well. And it's just, again, no buybacks. Pet boom. Oh god, if they lose any more, this just could just be, I mean, the tier 3s are open, and the racks in the top lane now as well. They don't get the kill onto GP to defend the base. They're just going to call it. They just call it.
Yep, I don't know if they needed to lose any more for this to be a complete disaster, but they can see Bed Boom that they're not winning fight. They're not doing much in one move. Okay, they're cool-headed. They're not starting to celebrate just yet. They understand.
Is on that slot going to be quite a nice hero, but I'm just worried about once that Morphling does get the Ags up against the Slug, you know, just be able to turn into the Slug itself, steal those stats away, and then stack the stats up with the passive anyway. But guys, before we get into that, you know, find out how this game's going to go, we're going to take a quick word from our sponsors over at EGP. See, Gilga is going to be under a little bit of pressure now as well. The pounds comes out. Gilga though, to get himself on top. Is he away? Oh, the lead comes out from Toronto Tokyo now as well. Gilga's going to get really down low. It looks at Toronto Tokyo. Not like Nightfall's under a whole lot of pressure coming out from Makushi, who most of them just finding the farm in the lane there, really, if he needs to get the kill to Afterlife. And this does open up this tier.
Felt in the previous game. There's just so much. So many heroes being committed towards the top lane. If this doesn't work out, Bed Boom, I wouldn't be happy if I was them.
No, they might be able to get the catch out onto the Marcy with the 3-hero smoke, like you say. Pure being close now as well, so there's going to be the onslaught into the pulverize, and they should be able to, with the arrow this time, get the kill onto the Marcy, but it is only going to be Gilga that goes down here. Rolling, what was stolen? It's going to be the swashbuckle. Is it going going to be the Undying next now as well. He pops that flesh golem, but immediately gets taken down now. Ankrat coming in with the Rolling Thunder, but Pure with the lead to the low ground. Ankrat trying to do what he can, but there is still going to be 3-4 heroes around here, so he has to go. Rolling Thunder is way out of danger.
He made a mistake!
He's on the high ground. The roll comes out, but Ankrat, he's going to go down here. He's caught out, killed off. And Pure will be able to secure it though.
This is a good move from Onemove. They're going towards the Morphling because they understand he is the one that can do damage.
Oh, Gilga, I think it was mid-animation as Nightfall was walking out, just could not get in range there for the disposed back. He'll be able to use it onto the Primal Beast, but it's going to cost Gilga his life. He's going to go down, and so too does the Undying. For a smoke through the jungle now as well. Looking, oh, look at the odds here now as well. It's going to be massive as they do get a jump onto the Mercy. Gilga will be caught out, killed off. Can they go for even more? It looks like they might try and go on the Undying. If you can target, no, it's going to be pulverized here. On2 to get the kill will be used. Do they have the reveal? They have a sentry on the other side of the road, but arrow from Toronto Tokyo. It will miss now. TT walking himself into sentry range, but they want to fight. Want to fight into this. It looks like they're going to be able to get the jump here onto the Pango. The Pango will go down as a buyback available if he wants to use it. Gilga now as well with that sidekick coming through. But they've taken down 2. They forced the buyback out from the Pango lane now as well. They've taken down 3. And it looks like Batboom looking really comfortable in these fights. And it looks like Slark not even really too fussed about going.
Dodged it quite nicely. It's not even that much about the approach.
Yeah. Well, it's not at all about the rush at the minute because they get another kill onto the Beast. Again, the Beast has that buyback, but it looks like Slark, he wants to put the pressure onto the...
Pure is telling them he is here, guys. I'm the Dota genius. I'm the prodigy. Listen to me. No one does, and that's why they will not get the kill.
The Hurricane Pack comes out from Lunkushi there now as well, but it looks like Morphling. He's going to be able to get himself who he does. He steals the form of Pure, so he's going to be able to get that pounce out. Does he want to pounce back into this, or can he just let the Undying go down here? Even the neutral's getting involved. Just keeping pouncing him alive for a little bit longer. He's playing Ring Around the Rosy. He will eventually be taken down there. Pure gets that kill, and they're even going to be able to take down Afterlife. Afterlife, well, the axes, it's not going to be enough. Nightfall takes, like say, one move. They're not giving it up just yet, so Batboom, they're going to be going towards the bitter end, it looks like. Speaking about the bitter end, the arrow comes through. It's actually going to be tanked by the Undying. Get down, Mr. President, as Munkushi going to be able to get himself away. It's going to cost him a couple of his teammates. It's going to cost him all of his team members, it looks like. Ankrat with the roll-up. Can he get himself away? So this one, GG is going to be called. Just couldn't even get towards the Acceptor. 31-2 and a 23k net worth lead here. Batboom, they've just shown that they can match this aggression from one move, and yeah, getting some revenge from getting the one here. Batboom looking really solid.
Greedy, right? All of them need solid amounts of farm, and that is why you cannot start falling behind. If you do, then always you're gonna have 1 or maybe even 2 cores under farm, which is gonna make it almost impossible to play.
Yeah, and before we get into the third and final, we're going to take a quick word from our sponsors over at EGB. Here it is, check it out.
Getting a tip from the Primal Beast, you know, the banter went back and forth, but it was definitely friendly between the two.
Yeah, I don't think there's many teams in the Eastern European, you know, I don't think there's a whole lot of grudges coming out from, or at least not in the active players at the minute. You know, there might be 1 or 2 on the players looking at teams, but for the minute, you know, teams, they do generally get on with each other. And again, the EGB odds looking at this, it is Batboom coming into this as the, for now, it is going to be Batboom looking like the more favored team coming into game number 3.
I think mostly in Eastern Europe when there's the second save, he's in a ton of trouble.
Yeah, did he get a chase down on him, taking a whole load of damage, and his path's out and being blocked off. Munkushi, one more right click, he's going to be able to pick up the first blood. Giving that over to the carry, it's still going to be Gilga on the clockwork with the Nature's Prophet in the lane, just not as that position 5 like you would have thought with the clockwork. But how well is this going to do up against Toronto Tokyo? Because the cogs get dropped, he's still going to be able to use the tombstones here, the decay charges. So does that make the lane a little bit harder for Gilga?
Well, Clockwork always does the same thing. You run in, you take damage, and then you run out. So if you manage to do it, it's great, but he's not managing to do it.
Yeah, can't run out of that. And Afterlife even going to be taking some hits from the a law answer for you. No, it's just...
Yeah. I'm not sure what you're dying there. But anyway, you know, on the bottom lane, there's a ton of action between the between the two teams, and Nightfall is going to be taking a hell of a lot of damage there from the Shadow Poison.
Yeah, Freddy being here, but the sidekick comes out now as well. Telekinesis into the trample. Pantomime, can he get himself away from this one? Even more, Munkushi, can he get himself out? Because Pantomime, he goes down, and Munkushi just has to back himself away from the two heroes.
I like from Toronto, Tokyo. That's a bit too deep.
Oh, I mean, Gilga's still being punished from it. Yeah, looks like the tower is actually hitting onto the creep, so Toronto Tokyo might go down. But Pure, he might be able to get the revenge, and yeah, Pure actually gets the kill onto Gilga before Afterlife takes down Toronto Tokyo. Rolling Thunder comes in though, and this might be the death of the Morph, and he will go down. Great rotation in from Aincrad.
Yeah, they're kind of riding the momentum from the previous game. Bedboom, and like, yeah, this tower is easy to die. Well, not really the case when you don't have that much of an advantage.
No, and it does free the lane up for GP.
He might pay with his life because of his insolence.
Yeah, the illusion's doing a lot. I mean, the stack coming through from the Shadow Poison. Does he get one more off? Is this going to be enough damage? He gets it. He gets the kill. The Shadow Poisons, he got 5 stacks. I think he wants to get that kill. Toronto Tokyo in the mid lane, though. He might not be as lucky. He's going to be taken down, but yeah, again, the Ring of Health coming through. So he's going to be okay in this lane, especially with the help of the Tier 1 tower as well. But you expected any rotations from the Puck to come out as Aincrad with that Rolling Thunder once again to get the kill into Toronto. He does.
And also go for the aggression, you create chaos, and towers just keep taking damage. And Bedboom, oh, what a dodge from Aincrad. Was that intentional? I think that was not intentional.
No, and he's even going to be able to turn it around. Toronto Tokyo, he gets caught on the side of the cliff there. Toronto Tokyo will still fall. Aincrad with the double damage here, and GPK, does he want to come back in? It looks like the disruption again going to keep Pantomime alive for a little bit longer, just to allow him Munkushi to come through. Where's that pulverize comes in, but he gets it disposed off, and Nightfall now drives back the silence Munkushi. Does he want to try and use this sidekick? Did he want to even go for this? Level 6 onto Gilga. He's already used that hook shot though. And it looks like the chase down, the jump in, the rebound. Where's the damage going to come through? Because Munkushi's taking a whole lot coming through from that paintball bouncing around now. As well, the onslaught, the trample, and Nightfall gets the kill. And the double damage unit onto Pangolier. Not going to be as effective as he wants to here. Has to back himself towards that tier 1 tower as well. You just be able to take it from a better distance. Speaking about from top lane, they're going to have that Dream Cult coming through now onto the Nature's Prophet. The wrap around the coming out from the vision, but Charles Gilgan, he looked down to do. He gets both of his boards. He's going to kill him. Tombstone has been dropped, but he will be able to kill at least save Toronto Tokyo. With that Flash Storm going though, do they get the kill here? Looks like he wants to carry on going with the Rolling Thunder, and he even is going to be taking a lot of damage here with that. Excuse me, the swashbuckle onto Pure. Pure needs to be careful. The Shadow Poison starting to stack up, trying to do what he can with the regen, but he's still going to go down. He is going to be dead, and it's going to be a nice kill once again. One move, finding these kills, creating space. Munkushi, he's got that Battle Fury in about, what's it, 25 gold. If he finds the next 10 minutes free from, not even that, like the next 5-6 minutes, he's going to have that Battle Fury, probably going straight towards. Would you expect the Daedalus or the Silver Edge first as well?
Go BKB, and then I think Basher, but they are going to go for GPK, and he's in a ton of trouble.
Yeah, the Dispose comes out, it's going to be able to jump to his... Oh, it doesn't matter. You can see that, Afterlife was waiting, and again, the poison stacks just...
It really can make a difference. You're kind of, helping... It works in a similar way to the Fatal Bonds sometimes.
Yeah. And good jump in, Gilga.
Until you get, like hexes in the later portions of the game, Bedboom are going to be feeling confident, and that's why they're going for a move right now.
Yeah, they might be able to take the jump. They do get the jump. The Silence comes out now as well to Pantomime, and the follow as well. He's got the Glimmer Cape. The Willow off. Telekinesis committed into the Pulverize, into the death of Pantomime.
Well, that could have been really bad for them if he gets the disruption off. Maybe his team does react in time, but one move they want to fight either way.
Yeah, they're going to be able to see the jump in. The hook comes out now as well. They get the lockdown.
Not enough.
The Morphing with that accurate shift. Do they have enough to get this kill? They absolutely do. It looks like, yeah, Afterlife TP's in. They get the kill. Swashbuckle damage coming out of the way towards GPK with the Dream Call, but only onto the Pangolier. They want to carry on going into this following up. They might just leave Pango to die. They have to, because there's only 2 heroes left alive on the side of one move anyway. And it looks like Nightfall. They've got the Nature's Prophet. They can TP in. Aincrad wants to come through. The Rolling Thunder. Toronto Tokyo slowed down by the Diffusal Blade now as well. He is going to be the #1 target. Can they go for even more now as well? Save the next support to be locked down and killed off Aincrad. They'll be able to get the kill there as well. The rotation from...
They see the lanes being pushed in, they wait for a couple of seconds and only then start coming out on the map. This time around, they will not really catch the timing. Their supports are dead again.
Yeah, Toronto, Tokyo being caught out. The Rolling Thunder comes through to get a kill. Evidence of control coming out from the side of Onemove if he does have this. But again, another smoke. They're going to be able to jump right on top of him. Linkity gets broken and they do have the damage this time to get the kill. So Pure will go down. And they might even look to both supports. Once again, Toronto, Tokyo, nothing to break that TP. But it looks like Save could be in trouble in the Roche pit. And he actually, no, he gets the swashbuckle. He's going to be able to get himself out.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of rockets.
Yeah, Save, he's trying to do what he can with the swashbuckle to keep himself out of vision, but these rocket floods coming through it. We'll see Save, and now, well, slowed down by that diffusal. Once again, the force staff, it's going to be nice. It's not going to be enough to keep him alive.
Yeah, but he is really making them work for it. This is a lot of heroes just chasing.
See coming through on the... That Gilga hook, it's going to split the wickets between the two heroes, and now it might even cost him his life. The Dream Coil going to be used, and yeah, Clockwork Disruption, they're going to be able to keep him alive here now as well. Gilga trying to run himself away. Afterlife, he's going to TP him now as well, but the damage isn't going to be enough. Even with the Glimmer Kick coming through, that will fade off. Gilga might be the target the orb, and GPK will pick up the kill. They might even be able to go for more. Was that pulverized onto the Marcy? The Argue to be able to get it, and that's just as the Aegis will fade. The Phantom, the sentries go down, the chase comes out now as well. The Glimmer Cape, not enough to keep him alive this time. I mean, he has that gem here as well. Is he going to be able to catch someone out on the side of that boom? He's going to go for it now as well. Jumps himself right on top of the Morphin now. Toronto, Tokyo, going to be Diffusal Blade, the jump in from the Marcy. Hook shot connects onto Toronto, Tokyo, but he will be the first one to fall. But Munkushi, can he get himself away from this one? Because you can see Pure just absolutely ripping through him, and Munkushi, he's going to go down the diamond now as well. The BKB for Afterlife with the chase down. Did he have anything? Did he have the damage on Afterlife? Should be able to get that TP away, but it might cost his teammates their lives now. As you can see, Pantomim, the telekinesis up the lift, up the damage, the kill, and all of a sudden, Batboom, yes, they do lose Toronto, Tokyo, but they've just opened up that. I mean, the Roche is up in the mouth, so if you want to try, they've got to fight around this Roche pit, right?
They have to. If they get the Roche and the Butterfly, are going to be so much trouble.
Oh, they get the lockdown onto GPK, but can he get himself out? He's trying to get himself out alive. The Nightfall will be punished. The damage coming through from Munkushi with the BKB, but you can see that Pure just wants to come in with his own strong right clicks. He takes down Marcy once again. Marcy, though, buyback is available. I think he'll be able to get the kill. The disruption comes out, trying to keep the Snake Prophet alive. But one more right click, he's going to go down, and Pure is just picking up absolutely everybody here now as well. The Dream Coil, it should be 4. It should be a great fight. Is it going to be 5 now as well? Aincrad, he's hanging around. The chase coming through now as well. Toronto, Tokyo, he's got himself the Ogre Seal Totem, but it looks like it's going to be GPK catching it up to Aincrad. He's trying to buy time, but is he wasting enough here? The Batboom, I mean, they're still in the pit, and GPK is the one looking for the kill. The rotation comes through. GPK takes down Aincrad.
He has almost 500. He has 480. That's because of the Titan Sliver.
Now, Aincrad coming in with the Rolling Thunder on the back lines, might be able to get the kill onto the Rubik. Save. He's going to be able to save himself the Force Staff, though. Self-telekinesis. It looks like he's still surviving. He's not going to go down as well. The Soul Rip does keep him alive, keeps him going for a little bit longer. And the Rocket Plus, it's not going to be enough damage. Yeah, Toronto, Tokyo just keeps using that Soul Rip to keep Save alive. And he didn't get any kills from that Batboom, but he still put the pressure on, and at least one move, you know, he did do a lot of damage here to the Rubik, but this tier 3 tower will still be pressured by Pure. It is still, look at it, he even takes the form of the Shadow Demon. He's going to be able to put out even more Shadow Poison in the Rubik. I don't know if he's still, no, he's got that Sprout, so the dive in from Nightfall. The lockdown Hex comes through now as well. GPK dives in, gets the Achievers off. He might be able to get the kill onto the Shadow Demon. GPK might pay with his life. Pure doesn't care. Pure, he's just right-clicking everybody. He says, fight me. I'm the one you need to take down.
And he's going for more now. Finally, he's going to get on top of Munkushi. Nice jump out there.
Yeah, Munkushi needs to get himself away, but you can just see the hook. He's going to be able to get the Dream Coil off on the backline now as well. Can he take down the Morphin once? He can. But can he do it twice? He's coming back with the Aegis. Meanwhile, again on the backline, GPK takes down Munkushi. Rolling Thunder comes through. They have a little bit of control, but Pure has that BKB. And the damage, it is just going to start to stack up. It looks like Batboom, they don't want to overcommit. They are going to leave with what they got.
You need the disruption illusions of the Morphling if you want to win a fight against him, right? He has a Scotty, so he's kind of shooting himself in the foot if you do create those illusions. Gauge, and if they can get on top of GPK, that would be huge.
Really good if they can get this wrap around from the backlines. No, Aincrad, he gets clipped. Oh, that's a lot of the Rolling Thunder going to be wasted there now as well. The Dream Core comes out, has to pop his BKB. Tombstone's going to be down. Your Santa isn't going to be enough to keep himself alive. The Swan goes down to the low ground. It looks like Aincrad, the chase is just way too much. And yeah, because he got cliffed, he gets caught.
The best heroes to be capable of doing that.
Yeah, and we'll see. I mean, they're just cleaning up the creep waves for now. They're holding the pressure in the triangle. We're just saying that one you have to fight this. You're fighting this on our terms. Speaking about our terms, or GPK, is this really where he wanted to be? GPK going to get really down low. Lows coming out from Afterlife. Is he going to be up though? There's the GPK. Is he going to go down? Sheep's going to get his now as well. And Afterlife, yeah, GPK is going to be able to get himself with Afterlife. They're not going to be so lucky. The rotation from the rest of the Sash farming. He's just ripping through the buildings. Yeah, there's going to be another diamond from Aincrad now as well. But the back lines, you've got Munkushi trying to do what he can with this Unleash, with the damage coming through from the sidekick now as well. Watch Buckle though, it's actually going to be the Morphin still in that Pango form. And he's doing anything about this because it's going to be hexed out, going to be having the damage killing off. It looks like Morphin's going to get low, the drag back now as well. But he's not going to be able to get the kill. In fact, they just drag him closer to him. He's up the side of one move and one move. They have no cores now. Aincrad, the only one left alive in terms of cores. 3 heroes dead for the next at least 70 seconds. And this is going to be it. Yeah, Bad Boom just come in. They're going to start to be able to clean up the base. Not even needing to go for Megas here. As you can see, they just want to end it here and now. In fact, even diving into the files now as well. When the bookshot comes out, Morphin, is this going to be good? He's got that Satanic. He's able to force that away. Telekinesis to save. Coming out from save. He's getting really cocky on this Morphin, but it's paying off. And yeah, they're just going to be able to dive into the fountain once again. And they're fountain farming these heroes, cleaning it up. GG is going to be called after 45 minutes here. One move. They look great in game number 1. They look pretty good in game number 3 here as well. But they just had enough about them in game number 2, here in game number 3 to take the series 2-1.
I really like it when they got on top of Pure, and I can imagine he said, guys, I might be in trouble here.